Hi, I'm Naisha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
He sits to me like a tired old warrior contemplating his youth, of battles lost and won and of his search for truth. Imagining myself as him and traveling back in time to see America in technicolored black and white. When Ku Klux Klan burned crosses in the night in response to all black demands were mute. And southern magnolias bore dead, castrated, peculiar fruit. When Jim Crow sign showed us our water fountains and before Martin Luther climbed his mountains. Through all of this and countless more walked this old man who sits next door. With skin so full of melanin, the South must have been rough for him. He must have swallowed all his pride to take America in stride and still be here at 86. In spite of all the stones and sticks they used to try to break all bones and Hoover's taps on Huey's phones and all the blood that spill and run from US manufactured guns and all the lying presidents. And all the times they raised the rent and all the blacks to war they sent to die for them and all the sellout niggas who lie for them. Through all of this old man walked and still to sit and hear him talk. His strength remains, his pride remains, his love remains, his stride, it remains. He died this year, but I will not forget, and I haven't forgotten you, mother dear. The wailing of your cries, it lives within my ears. I haven't forgotten the way it felt to only have your child for a while and fear the auctioneer becoming human steer. I remember your womanhood. You could pick 50 satchels of cotton, I haven't forgotten. You could face the whip, 3 months within a ship, founding fathers invading hips, stealing your sons and daughters away today, tomorrow. African names become Smith, and black people seem to love it, and are willing to sit and watch them colonize you, imperialize you, globalize you, and Tarzan movie trivialize you. But the warmth of your tropical womb I still remember. Sucking raw melanin from your breasts, Mount Kilimanjaro's peaks, my cheekbones, black skin, nose, and lips survived the ships and whips and founding fathers invading hips. So they see both of your faces today too. I'll make them remember what they did to you. Peace, y'all. Iyaba Ibo Mandingo here. Black man in progress, man. Painter, poet, playwright, actor, novelist, and more to come. And the latest thing has been really the stage and going nuts. This is my newest pieces. These are our last 18 months of work. And the series is called Letting Go, because really that's what it's been about for me, is like the struggle to divorce the European influences that I learned in college when it comes to visual art, and really embrace West African art, where, you know, one of my teachers was like, you know, we were actually abstracting the human form before Europe even thought about art. So getting into that about a dozen years ago or so really opened my mind. And these really, after all that sort of germinating and marinating, is what I presented. And I'm really proud of this whole series. They really speak to a lot of, you know, what's going on with me right now, and just as an artist, and being able to now, the kid who was super shy and fainted the first time he stood up in front of a classroom in junior high school, is now embracing acting and getting an opportunity to act in people like Derek Walcott's plays and these kind of things. So it's been a really blessed journey to date, and I'm looking forward to see what exactly tomorrow has in store. And if you guys can, this will be up here till August 21st. Come up and check out the work, man. I think we got about 38 paintings in here, including the towel carvings. I call them relief carvings, and they're awesome. I'm really glad that I have an opportunity to rap with you guys. And I know you hear the jazz in the background making everything very lovely. So come by and check the work, man. I'm actually standing in front of This piece is called Stop and Frisk. I have 3 sons, and it's crazy because I have it up in my studio down in Bridgeport, and there's a white sister that her studio is next door to mine, and she said the painting scared her, and I was like, yeah, I want that. I want you to be scared because I have 3 black sons, and every time they leave out the house, I'm worried that they're going to be stopped and frisked. So this is not one of those butterfly flower poems. This is one of those, angry, please stop killing our sons type piece. And it's one of those, the adage, less is more. If you know how many times I worked on this piece, how many times I thought I needed to add more to this piece, you could look up and see all the colors. It was blue at one point, it was red at one point, and the black came up, and then the handprints, and then the red, and I thought, no, it can't be. The painting can't be done. It's too simple. So I wrote all the names of all the brothers and sisters who have been murdered by police, and came into my studio the next day. The painting was like, take that off. I don't need any of that. Just let this right here tell a story. And everybody that has seen it has said the same thing to me, that it doesn't need to say anything more. I had a sister in here yesterday that was literally crying. She's a black mother of sons, and to stand like off to the distance and watch her reaction to this piece was insane. So please come by and check it out, man. Check it out. Slave ship. Just an abstract that I started realizing I was actually doing profiles. And when I finished the piece, the cool thing with this style of painting called abstract expressionism is the paintings tell you what they're called after you're done with them. They don't, when I was painting realism, I would think of a theme and paint to that theme. This way, you finish the piece, and the piece tells you what it is. It wasn't until I finished it and backed away from it that I realized that I had put each person in these little compartments of all the different colors and nations representing all the different places we come from. And I was like, that's like the bottom of the slave ship, man. All of us are so close and so far. And that speaks so much to a lot of how we act today. You still have Caribbean people and black Americans with issues, and Haitians and Jamaicans. And so I hope everybody can come and get a little something from this. I really, really do. One love. Peace.